So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Gullit puts his foot on the gas. Batistuta. Vieira.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maicon. And this is Van Basten. That is lovely. And this is... And the finish! And it's Gullit. Tries to play it through.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And the cutback. Oh, he's got a big chance! And that would have been some goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Maicon. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Barcelona could counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Drives it in. Nesta attempts a clearance. Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Maicon. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, nice touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played back in, nicely weighted ball, spread out to the left, cross to the back post, climbs up big, and he's done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game. He gets big! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a sharp pass, and he welcomes it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. done, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard tries to clear. So, third corner of the game. Araujo with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Ronaldinho's delivery.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that has left him in a heap. Maicon. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vieira. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back underway. He is through. It's Van Basten! It's a loose ball. Forward it goes.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Van Basten. Maicon, and the shot! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Canada really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, off the bar! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Balde. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through, and he... Bullish header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
Just eases him off the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, perfectly measured that. He gets big! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! And it's hoisted clear.
Canada would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And that has been clubbed away. Can he finish? They've scored! The breakthrough strike! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Great vision. And it's Maicon. Maicon's cross. That's a decent clearance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Look at the space here, takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. He's having a shot! That's another chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to check.
It's Van Basten! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 9. Sai
Lam.
para a entrada do
Vieira
jogador.
gets a foot in here,
Camisa 7.
pulls it back. Shot could be on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. Maicon. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Gullit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Searching pass he's played there. Dink through. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lam. Oh, they could break here.
Teremos
Oh,
minuto
lovely
de
feed, he is
acréscimo.
such a good mover. Stood up well to him there. Flashes it across. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Canada certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And that is out of play. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden... And the finish! Gullit. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Lam delivers. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gullit. Ball is over the line. And it's Fletcher. Back they go.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ambitious ball here, and he was quick to react. Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And the shot! Great defending, strong and determined.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cristiano Ronaldo knocks it into space, and he's intervened well there. Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Yaya Toure, and that interception was most necessary. Gullit. Now it's Van Basten. Threads one in. Lam. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Ronaldo. Lam, up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos a colaboração para nosso fundo de caridade.